Hey everybody, it's Troy over at Wooden Wonders. If you're like me and you have scrap pieces of cut off wood that you had from many other projects, now is the time to use them and turn them into cash. So I'm going to use all these different scrap pieces in a form, in a 24-inch by 48-inch form that I will put together, and I will use black and white colored resin. I use a 1-to-1 mix. I usually get this in 2 pours, and I will use a black diamond powder pigment in a black and a white and mix them together in the 24 by 48 inch form that you're seeing here. I like to use a hair dryer on high, on cool, to blow the black and white into different configurations, and it gets very unique and very random, and it really improves the look of that. So I'm getting ready to cut these into 3 or 4 pieces. They're going to be about 1 inch thick, and what I'm going to do is put them on the top of a 1.5 inch poly foam, so I can cut through that and not cut into my work table. So there I am setting up the saw. So I just cut a little bit past the resin. Always use eye protection and ear protection. Resin does split off at times, and you sure don't want to take anything in the eye or the ear or anywhere. So please be safe on that. So I've cut these things up into width. What I decided to do is to go actually a little narrower. They ended up being 5.5 inches wide, and I thought it looked better to make them into individual serving boards. It just seemed to look a little more random. If you're getting benefit from this, I really would appreciate a thumbs up and a subscription to get more tips on how to make the most out of your woodworking journey. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting the holes in there, 1.125 inch round holes in there for hanging the charcuterie boards. My sanding process is usually 60 grit, 80, 120, 220, and 600. Gives it a nice smooth finish. Here I put the mineral oil on. I usually will put 2 coats of mineral oil followed by a coat of beeswax. It gives it a very good luster. Look at the different way the resins take with the hair dryer I talked about earlier. It's really cool. So here's just showing all those pieces and how they're being put together, how they really do look cool with the resin and everything like that. I even got a couple of coat racks out of it as well, so that was kind of neat. So if you below, you see what it looks like before the scrap pieces. Above is the after picture. So turn your scrap pieces into cash. I hope this helps. Thanks for listening.